We've known for a while that 700 Club televangelist Pat Robertson does not have the firmest grasp of internet stuff and social media and technology. And he warned this week that women might have their pregnancies cursed by a coven of witches if they post ultrasound photographs to Facebook. I'm sure you've seen this, Lewis. Sometimes when Facebook friends are having a baby, they'll announce the baby by posting an ultrasound. Or sometimes it'll be after they've announced that they're having a baby. They'll post a picture of their ultrasound. And in an email to Pat Robertson on the 700 Club, a viewer explained that her daughter was pregnant. And I'll play Pat Robertson's reaction for you. At first, he didn't think that posting the ultrasound picture to Facebook would be that bad. But then not only did he change his mind, he specifically said a coven of witches might curse the baby.
What's that?
Okay, this is Cynthia, who says, my daughter is pregnant with her first child, my first grandchild, and obviously there's a lot of rejoicing and excitement. Young parents now regularly post fetal ultrasound photos on their Facebook photo. From a spiritual point of view, is there any harm in doing this? Please give me your thoughts on this.
I don't think there's any harm in it, but I tell you, there are demons and there are evil people in the world, and you post a picture like that and some cultist gets hold of it, a coven, and they begin muttering curses against an unborn child. I just don't think that this business of, posting the most intimate parts of your body on Facebook, I just can't see it. To me, it's abhorrent, but it isn't necessarily unbiblical. It's just abhorrent.
And maybe
I love the specificity of his delusions, right? It's some kind of weird, whacked out humor, but apparently it's very serious to him. A coven of witches, if you post your picture to Facebook, might curse your child. Not God. God won't be angry, but witches in a coven will pray around that picture and curse your baby.
Yeah, he doesn't think that just posting the picture would be harmful in any way. But if that coven of witches gets their hands on it, perhaps your baby will be born with horns or a tail or 10 arms and 3 eyes.
We actually called a coven of witches this morning, and they said they actually can't curse the fetus through an ultrasound. They need like a proper picture. It just doesn't work with an ultrasound.
Some of them need to be there in person. Sometimes you can't do it through a picture.
Okay, this is an example of one where I can't tell. Pat Robertson has said, as we've talked about before, he understands some stuff about climate science. He understands some stuff about history and geology and the age of the earth and stuff like that. So he does have a connection to reality, even if it's a loose one. At the same time, he says that witches in a coven could curse your fetus through Facebook. Does he really believe that?
He also has mentioned raising the dead. So there's, he's all over the place. You can't pinpoint where he's coming from.